So the list views are, now we are going to talk about list view. List view is a basically, it's just for the user interface. First of all, list view, we are not going to modify anything or there is no logic change or a data capturing. We will not be doing anything on the list view. List view is just a UI. So what is the data that user want to see? What is the data that client want to see? And each column, which fields they wanted to see. So for that purpose, we use a list view. List view is just a graphical representation of the record. There are two types of a list view. One is a standard list view and a custom list view. Standard list view is nothing but which is created by the Salesforce. Custom list view is nothing but created by the internal Salesforce team based on the requirement. Now, so let's see the list view in Classic and Lightning. So list views are nothing but whenever we go to any object. So whatever you see here, this is called as a list view. This is called as a list view. Now, if you go to the position object, this is the list view. Recently viewed is the list view, which is provided by the Salesforce standard list view. Now, similarly, we have a all list view. So these are the list views. So standard is nothing but the one which is provided by the Salesforce. Now, this is how we have it in the Lightning. Now, Classic, it is a different. Now, if you switch to the Classic, in the Classic, we have a position. If you go to the position, now here it is a different. Now here we have a list view, list view. So we have a different type of list view. Now here it is a view. Then you need to click on a go. Then it will display the based on the all is nothing but it will display the all records. Now if you go to the any other object, let's say here descriptions. So let's say hierarchy orders. If you go to the hierarchy orders is also having a list view. Like almost every object will have a list view. Now this is in the Classic. Now in the Classic, if you want to create a list view, for example, those are the standard one. But let's say if you want to create a list view in the Classic, how do I create it? So let's go to the switch to Classic. Now go to the position object. Right, so let's say here, all these are the different list views are there. Let's open here. Now let's take a country. Okay. Now let's say here I wanted to create it. So if you want to create it, then you need to create it as a create a new view. If you click on a create new view, this is the new list view. So this is a country positions. Now this is a step one. So total for creating the list view, there are 5 steps, 4 steps are available. Step one is you need to provide the name. Step 2 is filter criteria. Step 3 is what are the fields you wanted to see. And step 4 is a restrict the visibility. Now step 1 is completed. Step 2 is criteria. Criteria is all position. Let's say here country equal to, I wanted to show only one country information, which is say, let's say India. Insert. And this is the all position. And what are the fields that you wanted to see? So position name, hiring manager name, country, location, and then maximum pay and number of vacancies. Right. So if you want to change the number of vacancies to back top, then you can change it here. And hiring manager, you wanted to place it at the bottom, you can place it. Restrict the visibility. Do you want to show this list view for everyone or to you only or to certain groups? Let's say everyone should be able to see. Click on save. Now this is the country and we have a criteria which is called as a India. So basically India, we do not have anything. So if I go here, so click on this development and if I change here, country India, click on OK. Instead of a country, India, I'll change it. For example, if I wanted to change the list view, now you can change it here. Now you can also select the multiple values. Now India is already there. Now I wanted to select the USA. Click on save. Now it is going to display these values here. It's going to display these values. Now let's click on it. Switch to Lightning experience. Now let's see how to create it in the Lightning. Now if you want to create it in the Lightning, now this is the one which we have created, right? Now let's say in the Lightning I wanted to create. So we have an object called lead object. Let's go to the lead object, or else let's go to the opportunity. So let's go to the opportunity object. In the opportunity, we have a all opportunity, right? So now I wanted to create a new list view. In the Lightning, if you want to create a new list view, click on this setup icon, click on this new button. If you click on the new button, now let's say here list view. Let's say opportunity. It's created negotiation opportunity. Negotiation opportunity. Now in list view, while creating the list view in the Lightning, you will just see only two information. In the Classic, there are 4 steps are there. Now here just it is a what is the name of it and who all can see. Who all can see. This is what 2 steps is available. Now once it is created, now by default, it is going to show you the list view. These are the values it is going to show you. Now next thing is that if you want to change the filter criteria. Now edit the list filter criteria, click on this, all the opportunities, click on done. And if you want to add another filter criteria, just add the filter criteria here and specify the stage. Let's say stage equal to, I'm going to select negotiation review and qualification and need analysis, multiple values you can select it, click on done. Now click on save. Now it is going to show you the only the one which have a negotiation review, whatever the values we have selected it. Now, what are the fields do you want to display? So click on this setup icon, select the fields to display. Right now it is displaying the opportunity name, account name, stage, close date, amount, and opportunity alias. I do not need a owner alias information, so I have just removed it. Let's say I wanted to know the probability. Probably I'm interested on the probability. Click on this save. Now those are the fields which will be displayed. Columns, this is the column information. So this is how we created in the opportunity in the Lightning. So the differences is in the Lightning, we need to click on this icon and click on the new button. Whereas in the Classic, we have some row column. Now you need to click on the create new view. Now, once you click on the new button, you will be able to see the screen where we need to enter the name and who all can see in the Lightning. Whereas in the Classic, when you click on the create new view, it will show you the entire screen. Now in this entire screen, step 1 is covered here, step 4 is covered here. Now how about step 2 and step 3? So basically in the Lightning, so step 1 is where step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 is there in the Classic. Now these are the one, the step 1 is list view name, step 2 is filter criteria, step 3 is select fields to display, step 4 is restrict the visibility. Now every information is divided into the multiple pieces in the Lightning. Like a step 1 and a step 4 is divided into the new button. Now step 2 is divided into the edit list filter. Edit list filter. Step 3 is divided into the select fields to display. Select fields to display. So this is how it is divided between the classic and lightning. Now you have a separate sharing option also. Sharing option is available while creating the new, as well as it has a separate option, sharing settings. Now, assignment, create a list view on the contact. List view name is contact title. Filter title contains equal to VP, visible to all users. And then second one is a create a list view on the opportunity. List view name is close lost opportunity. Filter condition is stage equal to close lost. And visible only I can see. And next assignment is on the account, clone the existing all of account list view. Now, how do I clone the existing list view? Now, when you select it, now you can click on here. There is an option which is available, clone. So you need to create a new list view by cloning the existing one, which is called all account list view. And the name of the list view is direct customer. Filter is type equal to customer direct. And display the fields account name, number, type, industry, and rating. Visible to all the users. And next one is on the account, create a or a rename the list view. So there is a already existing list view is there. You just need to rename it. So which list view? There is a all account list view is there. You just need to rename it to the all customer. Now, how do you rename it? We have an option here, rename. Rename option is available. So click on this rename and it is available for all the customers, all the list view. Now you can perform rename, clone for everything, what are the list views you have it, but except the recently viewed, except the recently viewed. Recently viewed is also provided by the Salesforce, but you cannot make any changes to the recently viewed. You cannot clone it, you cannot modify it, you cannot rename it. Recently viewed, nothing can be done. Apart from the recently viewed, if you go to the all opportunity, all accounts, you can modify this list view, you can rename it, you can clone it, everything can be done. Except the recently viewed, for all the list views, you can make a changes. And detailed information, we have a referral link here. You can go through the referral link.